what new challenges do for your life, and bring on the humidity. I've got my pool floats on.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello and welcome to a Thursday. It is May 28th, 2020, day 256 of Gotta Get on Ellen. We are in the soup here at the shore, socked in with humidity, and I am more than okay with that. As you've heard me mention, basically complain, most of the spring around here pretty chilly, so the humidity just ups it a notch, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. In another month, I'll be screaming and complaining and crying about how humid it is. But for right now, bring it on. I am ready. We are looking at some rain for the next few days. They're saying Sunday, 3 days from now, is going to be looking pretty good. As long as I get a chance to go outside and feel the sun on my face for just a little bit, I'm okay with that. My husband came home from work yesterday. He works in Philadelphia, and apparently it was extremely hot and humid there. He said it was like 85 degrees on his way home. I don't even think it hit 70 here, honestly. This is why people have always flocked to the shore in the summertime, because it's cooler. I would like it just a notch warmer. Just a notch. Especially now that I was telling you yesterday about I had to replace my pool float, and I have done just that. Went on, ordered the same exact pool float that we had in the past because I love it. It's perfect for me. And I ordered an additional one because a couple of times last year I went out on the boat with some friends, and we'll anchor up and just kind of hang out and float. And this is like a full body one. And it's not as big and bulky, to take on the boat. So it's like kind of a thin one, but buoyant, where it'll still keep you up. So that's something to look forward to. I've got to get the kayak ready, and I still haven't been out on my bike. It's been so windy here, so windy, and just getting back on that bike for the first time in massive wind just doesn't seem appealing to me. I'm sure that my tires are flat. They'll be fine. It's all good. But I'm very excited about some warmer weather, whether it have humidity in it or not. Am I the only one that has trouble saying the word humidity? Humidity. Yeah. It's a problem. It's one of those words. I'm just going to say humid from now on. It's humid in the air today. There you go. Talking about our topic for the day, I wanted to hear about the most exciting day of your life. I'd have to say, when it comes to the most exciting day of my life, it would have to be my wedding day. It was a very good day. It was very exciting. I was marrying the love of my life. I remember walking down the aisle and just trying to focus on him. And I remember when we were saying our vows, I was trying to look him in the eye to make sure that I remembered everything and made it meaningful. And then, I partied my butt off. It was a good time. It was a good day. Other great days, probably when I've gotten particular jobs in my life. I specifically remember, and I did do eventually a walk graduation for when I graduated college from just my own little school. I graduated from Temple. I did not participate in the school-wide graduation ceremony, but I did participate in my particular school ceremony. That was not the day that I remember, though. What I do remember is I was not a serious student. Took me a long time to get through school. I had issues, especially with statistics. Statistics still, don't bring it up to me. I don't want to talk about it. I had to take 4 of them to graduate, and I took each one at least twice, at least. Either I withdrew or I didn't get a passing grade, what have you. And something like statistics, you had to get a C. So there were sometimes I got a D, and I was like, oh, crap. Then I've got to go back and take the whole course over again. So when I had graduated, when I had finished school in May and what should have been my graduation, I found out I got a D in Stat 4. And I also received a D in a Eastern religious course that I had been taking. And that was another core course, and you had to get a C in them. And I was really, really upset about getting this D in that course because I had the grades. I had the grades to pass. They deducted 20% because I did not participate in class. Can you imagine me back in the day not being a participant in class? Yeah, I was one of those quiet ones. I never said a word. Never raised my hand, never did anything. Quiet as can be. Wow, have things changed. But I remember going to the dean and talking to him about it, and he said it would take much longer for me to fight that grade than to just take it over again. And, of course, they get, more money for me having to retake the course. So I just retook the course. I took that course over again, and I took statistics over again over the summer. And I was able to graduate and get my diploma after that. But I do remember specifically driving home after my last final exam. I don't remember if it was the STAT course or if it was the Eastern Religions course, but I remember putting on the song Today by the Smashing Pumpkins. Today is the greatest day. Blasting it, driving home down 95 through Philadelphia and just singing it at the top of my lungs over again. Today is the greatest day. No more school. No more final exams. Because I was pretty positive that I had done well in both of those classes because I was not taking them over again. So that was a very exciting day too. When it comes to your choices, Martin says, I have 3. The day I married my wife and the days my 2 children were born. Michelle says, I have several, but if I can only choose one, I'll go with the day I became an Ironman. Very huge achievement. Andy says, February 4th, 2018. Oh my gosh, that's my birthday. My birthday is the most exciting day. Oh, that's right. 2018 is the day that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. That's right. Against the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. Super Bowl champions for the first time ever. I have to admit, that was a very exciting day. Jennifer chimed in, I drove back to Jersey from South Carolina just to watch it with my friends. It was the best weekend of my life. Michelle also chimes in, who is my sister. Yes, I flew in from Texas. It was so awesome. Deb says, my children being born. Nikki says, seeing LL Cool J in Cartier in New York. I asked if she talked to him. She said when he came out, we did. My sister shook his hand and he was getting into a limo. Pendant says that marrying my husband and not telling anyone. Joe says my wedding. And Rosemary says when I got my very own water skis on my birthday. How about that? So there's some of the exciting moments of your life. And I want to talk about exciting moments because of today's blog post, which is all about new challenges. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Now, the way it relates back to the topic is most of them are talking about new endeavors, things that we had not been a part of before, such as getting married, such as having children. Water skis. Going to be water skiing. The sports one doesn't really count, I guess. The Ironman, that is a huge achievement. Again, something new, something you've never done before. So I was talking yesterday about being stuck in a comfort zone and being okay with that. I always thought that was the goal. You work really hard to learn all the things, and then you can coast for the rest of your life, right? Life can be easy, fun, relaxing. It's not a horrible way to live. Some people strive for that, as I did for so long. But I discovered that I don't want to coast into death. I want to live life to the fullest. And the way that I do that is by constantly challenging myself. It makes life exciting, rewarding, and fulfilling. That's what I want. How about you? I've talked about the fixed versus growth mindset in the past. I had a fixed mindset all my life. I felt that I knew what I knew, and that was that. I didn't try to learn new things because I figured it was out of realm of my knowledge. I would just tell myself, well, that's not my thing. You ever do that? Oh, I'm bad at numbers, just not my thing. You can learn. Once I realized that those who have a growth mindset never stop learning and never stop doing new things. In fact, they actually love learning and doing new things. What kind of craziness is that? But doesn't it sound so much more exciting? So I've adopted the growth mindset. I now know I can learn and do anything I set my mind to. And life has never been so fulfilling. I still get scared. I still get frustrated when I can't figure things out. But I either keep at it or I get help from someone. So many of us go through this life numb. We just wake up, go to work, come home, have dinner, watch TV, go to bed, start all over again the next day. Sure, there are vacations and parties and celebrations to look forward to, but what if every day felt like a reason to celebrate? What if when the alarm goes off in the morning, you are excited about the day instead of waiting to just get back to bed again? Seriously, how many of you think when the alarm goes off, ugh, can't wait to get back to bed tonight? How sad is that when you really think about it? And I think so many of us do it. You wake up looking forward to go back to bed. I'm not knocking sleep. I love sleep. But it shouldn't be the thing you look forward to most every day. You are literally sleeping through life. Why are we so careful about how we live our lives? I've always been so afraid to take chances. Why? Do I want to get safely to death? Yes, there are things to be afraid of, but maybe we should be more afraid of not fully living while we are here. I don't know about you, but I want to leave a mark on the world. I don't have kids, so I have to do it in other ways. Mostly I want to help people realize their potential, to show that you are capable of so much more. You can do so much more and be so much more. You can live happily every single day. I know you can, because I do, and I used to be miserable. If I can make the change, so can you. I want to show you and everyone how I did it so everyone can do the same. Now that I have that new purpose in life, it's been so much more satisfying. New challenges means a new life. It's like a shot in the arm of your humdrum world. You could make all your days more exciting and rewarding if you get out of that comfort zone. Stop playing it safe. You're selling yourself short. And I don't want that for you. So get to it. What's next for you? Can't wait to hear about it. And as always, I am cheering you on. It's I Wish It Were Cocktail Friday, Thursday. Poor Thursday. Get out there and be a badass and make today your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.